My name is Keith Pittman. I'm one of the owners of a clinic in the state of Louisiana, Louisiana Medical Marijuana Doctors Clinic, LLC. Medical marijuana became legal in the state of Louisiana over 2 years ago. It's one of 37 states that have some form of legalization of marijuana. Unlike many other states where it's recreational, it's only for medical purposes. Louisiana is probably, of the 37 states, is probably one of the most restrictive states. There's only 2 growers in the state of Louisiana. Louisiana State University Agriculture Department, Southern University Agriculture Department. There's only 2 places that can grow. There's only 9 dispensaries throughout the state of Louisiana. They're called regions. The 9 regions are New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Charles, Alexandria, West Monroe, Shreveport, and Madisonville. Those are the 9 dispensaries. I think I'm missing one. Homer, Louisiana. Thank you. Homer, that's the 9th dispensary. So they're the only ones that can actually sell medical marijuana, medical grade marijuana. The growers are regulated by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture. The dispensaries are regulated by the Louisiana Board of Pharmacy, and the clinics are regulated by the Louisiana Board of Medical Examiners. You actually have to be a licensed doctor in the state of Louisiana to write a recommendation for medical marijuana. Within the first year of implementation, it was very restrictive. There was only limited conditions. In order for you to qualify in the state of Louisiana, you have to be a Louisiana resident, and you have to have what's considered by the state of Louisiana a debilitating condition. Again, it was only a few debilitating conditions when it first started. After 1 year, though, the legislature found that it was being so successful that they decided to open it up to numerous other debilitating conditions.
Well, Governor John Bel Edwards signed a bill into law this morning that will expand Louisiana's medical marijuana program. NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha explains how that program will change moving forward.
Edwards signed off on a law that will allow doctors to prescribe medical marijuana to any patient they believe it will help. Patients who have already seen the positive effects of the drug say it's about time.
And as a result, we've seen a large growth in the medical marijuana program over the past 2 years.
A national marijuana business trade publication, the number of patients getting medical marijuana in Louisiana has grown from over 2,000 to over 14,000 in just 2 years.
One of the things, the deliverable methods. Now, the deliverable methods in the state of Louisiana is tinctures, sublingual tinctures that go up under the tongue. The state of Louisiana has approved gummies. They've also approved oil, Rick Simpson oil, and they also have topicals for joint pain for people with chronic arthritis, and vape pens, or meter-dose inhalers, the technical term. Those are the approved products in the state of Louisiana. Now, come January 2022, the state of Louisiana will have flower available, or bud. Right now, the legislature is in the process of determining what that's going to look like.
And with the introduction of flower, sales are projected to double to around $100 million next year and $400 million by 2025.
Since this inception, you've seen a lot of people accept medical marijuana as a true medicine, or cannabis as a true medicine. We all have an endocannabinoid system that's naturally, and what that THC does is help enhance our cannabinoid system. A lot of older people you'll see with chronic pains, anxiety, etc. Those are the people who are the patients who's actually benefiting from medical marijuana. Your cancer patients who go through chemotherapy, a lot of them are using it because when you have cancer, take the chemo, you don't have an appetite. It really helps them get their appetite. One of the biggest cases that we've seen was our former governor, Kathleen Blanco, when she passed. They asked her family after she died, what was the last 3 weeks of her life with the governor? And they said, we turned to medical marijuana as a medicine. And as a result, the former governor got her appetite back. She planned her funeral. She ate her favorite food. She celebrated her anniversary. Now, it didn't cure her cancer, but for the family, the quality of life that it gave for the last 3 weeks, that's something that's irreplaceable, and they've been thankful for the medical marijuana program. And so when you hear stories like this, kids with autism, autistic, who's being a little more vocal, people with seizures who are no longer having as many seizures, when you hear about these things and see how a lot of people are getting their lives back, you'll see the reason why a lot of people are turning to cannabis as a medicine. As far as the pricing, right now, the pricing is a little bit expensive, but I truly believe through time it'll come down. I equate that to like the TV, the flat screen TV. When they first came out, the first flat screen TV was $10,000. I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember that. As a result, now you can get a flat screen TV for about $200, and that's the same thing with cannabis. The first thing it came out, it was very expensive. Within the 2 years, I've actually seen it go down, and I think it's going to go down further. Once a larger variety of deliverable methods and the more patients that participate in the program, I think the pricing will take care of itself. Unfortunately, right now, because it's federally illegal, is what I'm told. That's why a lot of insurance that do not cover. It is an out-of-pocket cost, and once it becomes federal, it is hopeful that the insurance company will pick this up like they pick any other medicine up to insure. I encourage everyone to just not take my word for it. Do their due diligence and look and research cannabis. Research what it is doing for people with different debilitating and ailing conditions. See how it is helping. Do your research, get your testimony, call the dispensaries, call the pharmacists. You know, Louisiana Medical Marijuana Doctors, we pride ourselves in fast, friendly customer service. If you have anything, if you have any needs, you can check us out at www.lamedicalmarijuanadoctors.com. I know that's long. We didn't think about it at the time, but it works. It's www.lamedicalmarijuanadoctors.com.